उसके बाद क्या करना है?
वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड पे प्लस दबाए ना।
हाँ हाँ।
उसको क्लिक करेंगे तो बताएगा ऐड इमेज।
पेज तो आ ही नहीं रहा ये वाला।
वो प्लस वाले बटन, ऐड इमेज करिए आप। ऐड इमेज कर पाए?
हाँ हाँ।
हाँ, ऐड इमेज में जाइए, बस वो फाइल जहाँ पे आपने डाउनलोड किया उसको सेलेक्ट करिए।
हो गया।
हो गया। माशाल्लाह। एक्सलेंट। वाह, अमेजिंग।
एक आ रहा आस्क होस्ट टू स्टॉप ट्रांसक्रिप्शन। मीटिंग ट्रांसक्रिप्ट लेंगे?
नहीं, अगर आप चाहते हैं तो आप उसको बंद कर सकते हैं।
नहीं नहीं, आप ले सकते, कोई ऐसा नहीं है मेरे लिए।
ठीक
यू कैन कीप इट, इट्स
है।
ऐसे है तो। नूर भाई ज्वाइन नहीं किए क्या? 5 मिनट बाकी रह गया है। अजम भाई, आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी।
अभी आ रही है। मैं
हाँ।
म्यूट में था।
अच्छा।
बोलिए।
तो ये आप, हम लोग तो वो क्या करेंगे, स्लाइड को फॉरवर्ड करने के लिए आपको
हम्म।
बोलता जाऊंगा नेक्स्ट स्लाइड।
मैं शेयर करूं? अगर आप शेयर कर रहे हो तो आपको कंफर्टेबल रहेगा, लेकिन आप चाहते हैं तो मैं शेयर कर सकता हूँ।
अच्छा।
क्या करना है बोलिए।
हम्म, मैं शेयर
आप
करूं?
लैपटॉप आप लैपटॉप पे है ना?
जी हाँ।
क्या बोलते हैं, मैं शेयर करूं कि आप शेयर करेंगे?
आप शेयर कीजिए।
ठीक है, मैं करता हूँ।
Yeah. इसमें मैं कल देख रहा था, मतलब इसको एक दफा ओवररन जा रहा था।
हम्म।
तो देख रहा था, बहुत ओवरलैपिंग ये है स्लाइड्स।
ठीक है।
तो उसको कभी मैं स्किप करूंगा।
ठीक है, कर दीजिए आप।
ये अभी तो 3 मिनट है अभी। कितने
हम्म।
लोग कितने लोग ज्वाइन किए हैं?
जी।
12।
हम्म। एक बार और मैं रिमाइंडर डाल देता हूँ, मैं बस हो जाएगा। हाँ नूर भाई, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हम्म।
अलैक्म अतीक साहब भाई। अलैक्म नजम भाई।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाह।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू।
नजम भाई म्यूट में ही।
जी आतिक भाई, फोन में बात कर रहा हूँ, एक मिनट।
Assalamualaikum. Is my background is changed, brother? Please check.
Yours is not full screen, Anas bhai, so it's not visible actually. Are you on mobile?
Yeah,
Okay. It's not
I'll I'll
visible.
uh, I'll change it. Okay.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. We have sufficient crowd, Alhamdulillah. Let's start. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the IICCB Import-Export webinar. I have shared the itinerary in the WhatsApp group, if you have seen. So we will start with the opening recitation, and there will be welcome address and introduction to the IICCB. Then we will have the introduction of the speaker one, the session by the speaker one, then the introduction of the speaker two and the session. Then we will take question and answer session at the end. But in between the speech, for every 10 slides, we will also take a short question and answer session, maximum of 3 questions, so that if you have any questions, please note down and ask the question when the time is given, inshallah. Okay. Let us start with Qira'ah. Inshallah, I will be doing the Qira'ah, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. تنزيل الكتاب لا ريب فيه من رب العالمين. أم يقولون افتراه بل هو الحق من ربك لتنذر قوما ما أتاهم من نذير من قبلك ما أتاهم من نذير من قبلك لعلهم يهتدون. الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش ما لكم من دونه من ولي ولا شفيع أفلا تتذكرون. يدبر الأمر من السماء إلى الأرض ثم يعرج إليه في يوم كان مقداره 1000 سنة مما تعدون. ذلك عالم الغيب والشهادة العزيز الرحيم الذي أحسن كل شيء خلقه وبدأ خلق الإنسان من طين ثم جعل نسله من سلالة من ماء مهين ثم سواه ونفخ فيه من روحه وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون. وقالوا أإذا ضللنا في الأرض أإنا لفي خلق جديد بل هم بلقاء ربهم كافرون. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So let me introduce about IICCB now. The Indian Islamic Chamber of Commerce and Bureau was established in 2020 during the holy month of Ramadan with a clear vision of empowering and uplifting the Muslim business community across India and global markets. IICCB was founded on the belief that economic empowerment, entrepreneurship, business excellence, and global connectivity are essential pillars for sustainable community development and national progress. The Chamber serves as a platform to identify, nurture, and maximize the entrepreneurial potential within the community, enabling businesses to grow, create employment opportunities, contribute to the nation's economy, and participate competitively in the global marketplace. Since its inception, IICCB has emerged as a dynamic business networking and knowledge sharing platform, bringing together entrepreneurs, professionals, investors, exporters, manufacturers, startups, and industry experts from diverse sectors. These are few key achievements. We successfully organized 45 plus national and international business events, both physical and virtual. We are engaged and connected with 10,000 to 15,000 business owners, professionals, and entrepreneurs from India and overseas. Built a strong network of 4,000 to 5,000 business members and associates who actively benefit from the Chamber's initiatives and business ecosystem. We facilitated business networking, knowledge sharing, market access opportunities, mentorship programs, MSME support, export promotion initiatives, and strategic collaborations. We created platforms that connect business with industry leaders, policymakers, investors, consultants, and global trade opportunities. Our mission is to create a vibrant ecosystem that empowers businesses through knowledge, networking, mentorship, market access, policy awareness, and global business opportunities, thereby enabling the community to contribute meaningfully to India's economic growth while establishing a strong presence in international markets. Our vision is to become one of the most influential business platforms for entrepreneurs and professionals by fostering economic development, promoting entrepreneurship, facilitating global trade, and creating sustainable opportunities for future generations. Empowering businesses, creating opportunities, building global connections. This is all about Indian Islamic Chamber of Commerce and Bureau. We call it in short as IICCB. To know more, you can visit the website iiccb.org. Jazakallah khairan. We will move to the next agenda, that is the introduction of our speakers. We have two distinguished speakers. One is Shahid Ahmad Khan and the second one is Muhammad Anas. I would like to speak about a small brief about our first speaker. He's an experienced owner, our Shahid Ahmad Khan, with a demonstrated history of working in the import and export industry. He has strong business development. He is a strong business development professional, skilled in negotiation, business planning, import, operations management, and customer relationship management. He has been Honorable General Secretary for the Calcutta Fruits Merchants Association, and he is also state head of West Bengal, the Association of Muslim Professionals, as a part-time, and he is also the principal owner of MSK Impex as a full-time owner. We welcome our distinguished speaker, Shahid Ahmad Khan, and I will introduce our next speaker, Muhammad Anas Bhai, when he starts his speech. I'm sharing my screen. Just a minute. Let me know if you are able to see the screen. I'm now opening the slides. Shahid bhai, can you please confirm if you're able to see the slides?
Yes, yes, no. Yes,
Okay.
Najam bhai, I'm able to see it. Okay, thanks.
And one more information. So the live streaming is also available on the YouTube. If you cannot join if somebody is unable to join the Zoom meeting, they can see the live on YouTube as well. Okay.
Najam bhai, I can take over now, I presume.
Sure. Yes. Please go ahead, Shahid bhai.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, a very good morning to all of you. Hope you are well awake. All of you waking up on a Sunday morning. Well, this is an avenue which at the present moment is very important for all of us. Many youngsters are looking for new avenues, and import and export gives them a good scope to have their own business, and they can become a business owner of them, a good entrepreneur and a good businessman for the country. So this I'll speak in both English and Hindi, Urdu, whatever it you feel like, and make you comfortable for that. So this would be a prolonged 1 hour session. And in between, if anybody has got any questions, we can stop in the middle of a few slides and we can ask that question. But limit that questions to just three. Three I will be able to answer because it's a long session. Okay, hope. Let's get ahead. Next slide.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you please share the YouTube link so that others may be also, because just now at the last moment it has been revealed in the WhatsApp group and all the groups, so that people will get an opportunity to join. Jazakumullah khair.
I have shared the link in the group already.
Next slide.
Yeah, Shahid bhai.
Next slide.
Go ahead.
So this is the agenda of today's meeting. I'll be taking each head accordingly and would be moving on to the next one. So let's begin. See what is exports. Now we have to learn and figure out export है क्या. हम business तो करते हैं. This is also a barter. You send barter in terms of not in exchange of goods. It's barter in exchange of foreign exchange. आप अपने मुल्क की सामान को दूसरे मुल्क में बेचते हैं. एक्सपोर्ट में यही चीज है, और इंपोर्ट में आप दूसरे मुल्क के सामान को अपने मुल्क में लाते हैं. तो ये दो बेसिक डिफरेंस है. तो हम अभी एक्सपोर्ट पे थोड़ा ध्यान देते हैं. एक्सपोर्ट्स पे ही बात करेंगे ज्यादातर. इंपोर्ट्स के लिए अगर किसी की कोई क्वेरीज होगी तो दे कैन पुट इन. सो एक्सपोर्ट से हमारा इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड का एक पार्ट है. हमारे लिए ये फॉरेन एक्सचेंज अर्नर है. फॉरेन एक्सचेंज हमारे कंट्रीज को लाता है और उससे हमारी जीडीपी वगैरह मजबूत होती है. और एक चीज और है जो ये हमारे लिए स्पेशलाइजेशन अलाउ करता है हर कंट्री के लिए किसी भी नॉर्म्स में. अब जैसे हमारे मुल्क में हम बहुत सारे सर्विसेज फ्राहम करते हैं, तो these services are very specialized services. So it allows us to specialize, और मार्केट हमारा जो होता वर्ल्ड मार्केट हो जाता. सो हमारा कैनवस बड़ा हो जाता है. सो हमें ध्यान रखना होगा कि एक्सपोर्ट करना है तो हमको शुरुआत के लिए वी हैव टू स्टडी द होल थिंग इन वेरी मेटिकुलसली कि हमको करना क्या है, हमें क्या प्रोडक्ट करना है, किस कंट्री में करना है, उसके बाद हमारे लॉजिस्टिक्स क्या होंगे. तो इस तरीके से हमें आगे बढ़ना होगा. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. अब ये मैंने बोल दिया कि ड्राइव्स जीडीपी, पहले ही बोल चुका हूँ, क्रिएट्स एम्प्लॉयमेंट। जब हम एक्सपोर्ट करेंगे तो हमें हर किस्म के लोग लगेंगे, उसके लिए, मार्केटिंग के लिए, प्रोडक्शंस के लिए, लॉजिस्टिक्स के लिए। तो ये एक आपका इंडस्ट्री हो जाता है और आप उसके लिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट भी करते हैं। फॉरेन एक्सचेंज तो आता ही आता है। और इंडस्ट्रियल में जब मर्केंडाइज एक्सपोर्ट होता है तो इंडस्ट्री भी डेवलप होता है। अब किसी भी प्रोडक्ट में, लेदर ले लीजिए, फ्रूट्स ले लीजिए आप, अभी जैसे हमारे लिए आजकल हम बहुत सारा पल्प एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारा आपको पैकेज फूड्स एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। तो ये सब काफी मतलब इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है हमारे लिए। और इससे हमारे ग्लोबल स्टैंडर्ड्स में भी एक आता है कि हमको ग्लोबल स्टैंडर्ड्स मेंटेन करना है, तो उससे कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस भी आ जाती है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। अभी जैसे हम अब एक्सपोर्ट्स, अभी इंडिया की पोजीशन क्या है? अभी जैसे हम है 5th एट द मोमेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ इकोनॉमी। तो इसी तरह एक्सपोर्ट हमारी बढ़ेगी, इंपोर्ट हमारी बढ़ेगी, तो हम अमंग दी टॉप 3 इकोनॉमीज में आ जाएंगे। हमारा अभी जो ग्लोबल शेयर है, इट्स जस्ट 22%, not 2%, it's mistakenly written here, it's 22% in 24. And export is rising. If it was meager 10-12% in 2015, so it's gone to 22%. There are major manufacturing hubs भी आ रहे हैं हमारे बहुत सारे, हर जगह पे, जहाँ पे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो रहे हैं हमारे। सर्विसेज में बैंगलोर इज अ बिग हब फॉर सर्विस इन एक्सपोर्ट्स। तो इस तरीके से काफी चीजें एक्सपोर्ट्स में, हमारे जो कैनवास है एक्सपोर्ट का, वो काफी बढ़ रहा, प्रोडक्ट्स ऐड हो रहे हैं, डिमांड्स बढ़ रहे हैं। सो इट्स द राइट टाइम टू वेंचर इनटू एक्सपोर्ट्स। और गवर्नमेंट्स के भी बहुत सारी पॉलिसीज आ रही हैं कि वो भी चाह रहे हैं कि हमारे एक्सपोर्ट्स बढ़े। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। ये कुछ फिगर्स है कि हमने पिछले दिनों में एक्सपोर्ट्स कैसे किया और एक्सपोर्ट्स कैसा हमारा बढ़ रहा है। जैसे 23 में हमारे टोटल $778 बिलियन के एक्सपोर्ट्स किया, जिसमें मर्केंडाइज वैल्यू जो है हमारा सिर्फ 437 था, सर्विसेज वाज 341 बिलियंस। सो अब 24-25 में 824.9 बिलियन एक्सपोर्ट्स। So these are all the figures, present figures. So we can just add on to this by adding our exporters. Next slide. ये ट्रेंड आप देख लें, ट्रेंड है एक्सपोर्ट्स का राइजिंग। मैंने बोला 2015 से लेके अभी तक 10-12 सालों में एक्सपोर्ट हमेशा राइज हुआ है। बीच में कोविड के वक्त में एक डिस्ट्रप्शन था, वो हम ओवरकम करके अब काफी तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, और तो इंशाल्लाह बढ़ते रहेंगे हम लोग। सो लेट्स होप फॉर द बेटर, एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू हु विश टू जॉइन द एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट इंडस्ट्रीज। Next slide. So these are the products actually which are exported from India. Petroleum and many more. I have just written 10 down, 10 which are more prominent. Petroleum products, engineering goods, gems and jewelries, diamonds वगैरह, pharmaceuticals बहुत जाता है हमारा, especially generic medicines पूरे वर्ल्ड में ही जाता है हमारा। टेक्सटाइल्स, राइस, राइस के साथ पूरा एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट्स बहुत सारे हैं, एग्रीकल्चर एंड हॉर्टिकल्चर प्रोडक्ट बोथ। मैं फ्रूट्स में ही करता हूँ, तो फ्रूट्स बहुत एक्सपोर्ट होता है और पूरे दुनिया में ही जाता है। लेकिन जहाँ तक फ्रूट्स का, क्योंकि मेरा फोटे है वो, तो फ्रूट्स में अभी भी हम बहुत पीछे हैं। वी ग्रो अराउंड, वी आर दी among the top 10 growers of fruits in the world, but our exports are meager. we don't come into the first 50 of export trading countries for fruits. Chemicals, electronics, marine products is another thing which we are among the top. Leather goods भी अभी थोड़ा सा it has taken a beating, but anyway, hopefully it will come back. Next slide. These are the major destination where we exports. Exports के लिए USA, UAE, यूरोप पूरा ही है, नेदरलैंड्स एक कंट्री हो सकता है, लेकिन होल ऑफ यूरोप, चाइना, बांग्लादेश. I'm in Kolkata, so Bangladesh is a very good market for the Eastern India people. Singapore is UK, Germany. Malaysia is another country where we are exporting very much. Next. See, the key export industries, we have already gone through that. So almost repetition of the last slide. IT services, engineering product, pharmaceutical, agriculture and food, textiles, apparels, automotive sectors. So these are just thing. I think we can take some question and answers till now. If people have.
Yeah, Assalamu
Yes,
alaikum,
Shahid
brother.
bhai.
Yes.
Can you please elaborate a bit on IT services from the part of in IT infrastructure services? How exactly, as an expertise in data center architect and implementation, how it will be helpful?
Sure. There's lots of, actually, I'm not from the IT background. So the thing is, I'll let you know, IT, there are lots of thing which is going on these days. IT, now data is a big thing. I think we'll give you a good in write-up after this show on this subject.
Yeah, just I would like to chip in, Shahid bhai, 1 minute.
Yes.
Yeah, IT services we can provide. It depends on what kind of services you need to export. Or you want to export the resources, or you want to take care of the development part, or develop in India, or you want to represent a brand and acquire the client in overseas market. So all these angles have got different types of strategy. It requires some amount of brainstorming before entering into this. But of course, every company in India is exploring to export their services or their products in overseas market. In fact, the complete Middle East, more than 50% of the products and solutions are developed by Indians.
Yeah, Jazakumullah khairan, Nurul bhai. I understand. I will get in touch with you later, inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amin bhai. Next slide.
Are there any more questions? We can take another one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's move.
Move on, let's. I think there's no questions. See, these are the exports opportunities for exporters. Excess global demand, higher profit margins, government's incentives available, e-commerce enables global reach. These are as some the previous questioner asks about the IT data segment. These are all the data which are accrued, which we have. हमारे पास है अभी भी. तो इनसे गवर्नमेंट incentives के लिए, हमारे ई-कॉमर्स ग्लोबल रीच के लिए, ये जितने डाटाज हैं हमारे साइट्स पे अवेलेबल्स है, उसको आप आगे कहीं पे भी कोई चीज हो तो उसको सर्च कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. See, this is a very important slide actually for newcomers, those who want to enter export and import business. उनके लिए ये बहुत जरूरी स्लाइड है. हाउ टू प्रोसेस, उनको एक्सपोर्ट में जाना है तो कैसे जाना है. द पहला स्लाइड है उनका जो है वो मार्केट रिसर्च है. मार्केट रिसर्च वो नहीं कर पाएंगे तो उनके लिए मुश्किल होगा। उनको पहला चीज है कि मार्केट रिसर्च करना है कि किस प्रोडक्ट में करना है, एक्सक्यूज मी, किस कंट्री में करना है, और उसके बाद फिर उसके ऊपर वर्कआउट करना होगा कि आपका मार्केट पता चल जाए, आपका प्रोडक्ट पता चल जाए, देन यू हैव टू फाइंड योर इंटरनेशनल बायर। अब बायर के लिए उसके बाद आपका लोकल होमवर्क जो है, आपके लॉजिस्टिक्स की प्राइस कोटेशन, फिर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स बनाना, फिर उसके बाद जब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हो जाए तो अगर प्रोडक्शन की बात हो कि भाई प्रोडक्शन, कोई भी चीज एक आपको बड़ा क्वांटिटी होता है तो उसको वक्त लगता है प्रोडक्शन के लिए, तो उसकी टाइम लिमिट फिक्स करना। तो आपको विद इन द टाइम पीरियड यू हैव टू डू योर वर्क। आपको कोई भी ऑर्डर लेना है, आपको स्पेसिफिक टाइम के अंदर उसको कंप्लीट करके उसको शिपिंग करना है। अभी आप शिपिंग के लिए आप शुरुआत करेंगे तो यू गेट होल्ड ऑफ अ फॉरवर्डिंग एजेंट, उनके साथ कंसाइनमेंट बेसिस पे आप काम करें, और कंसाइनमेंट बेसिस पे काम करने के बाद आप उनसे उन आइटिनरी अपना ले कि भाई शिपिंग करने के लिए कब शिप आएगी। आप बाई बाई शिपिंग ही ज्यादा होता है, ज्यादा बाई सी होता है एक्सपोर्ट, बड़ा एक्सपोर्ट जो होता है एयर से भी कर सकते हैं, बाई रोड भी कर सकते हैं हम। जहाँ पे जो नेबरिंग कंट्रीज है तो बाई रोड भी जाता है, ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ शिप से ही जाता है। लेकिन आप शिप से आप शिपिंग कर रहे हैं तो शिपिंग के लिए बाई सी कर रहे हैं तो उस वक्त आपको डेडलाइंस मीट करना बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है। इसके बारे में हम आगे भी बात करेंगे। पेमेंट कलेक्शंस भी है, आपको पेमेंट कलेक्शंस के लिए बहुत सारे एवेन्यूज हैं जिसके थ्रू आप पेमेंट लेते हैं। वहाँ पे जो सबसे नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में है उसको पेमेंट कलेक्शन का मैं बताऊंगा। लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट बोलते हैं हम, एलसी जिसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में बोलते हैं, वो मोस्ट सेफ वे है फॉर अ बिगिनर। फॉर अ न्यूवाइस ऑलवेज इंसिस्ट ऑन लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट और टीटी। आप कैश में काम कर सके, टीटी 30% एडवांस ले ले, 50% एडवांस ले लें, बाकी ऑन डॉक्यूमेंटेशन ले लें आप। तो इस तरीके से एक शुरुआत का पूरा प्रोसेस होता है। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। ऑलमोस्ट सेम है जो लास्ट स्लाइड का था, इसमें एक चीज ऐड है, आपको अपने बिजनेस को रजिस्टर करना है। रजिस्टर करने के लिए आप कंपनी, आपका कैसी कंपनी है, ओनरशिप है, प्रोप्राइटरशिप है, पार्टनरशिप है, एलएलपी है, प्राइवेट लिमिटेड है, वो आपको जैसे वैसे करके फिर आपको ऑब्टेन इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट कोड, जिसको आईसी कोड बोलते हैं, उसको आपको ढूंढना है। उसको आपको डीजीएफटी से जाके ऑनलाइन भी ये आप अप्लाई करेंगे तो ये आपको मिल जाएगा। डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ फॉरेन ट्रेड के साइट में जाएंगे, वहां से ये आपको मिलता है। उसके बाद इंटरनेशनल बायर्स को आपको बताया, वो आप हर कंट्री के आप क्या बोलते हैं एम्बेसडर्स, या जो फॉरेन हमारे जहाँ हर कंट्री में हमारे फॉरेन ऑफिस होते हैं, वो फॉरेन ऑफिस के आप साइट में जाएंगे तो वहां पे आपको फॉरेन बायर्स का सबका नाम मिल जाएगा। नेक्स्ट, ये भी वही है आपका, इसमें कुछ आपके जो रिक्वायर्ड रजिस्ट्रेशंस है वो मैं आपको ये कर दे रहा हूँ। जैसे अभी मैंने कहा इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट कोड, वो एक जरूरी चीज है, वो नंबर्स आपको लेना होगा। कंपनी रजिस्ट्रेशन, उससे भी पहले कंपनी रजिस्ट्रेशन पहले करना होता है, फिर इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट कोड मिलता है। उसके बाद आपको रजिस्ट्रे जीएसटी लेना पड़ता है, आईजीएसटी होता है वो लेना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद आरसीएमसी, दिस इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट। ये जो है ये मेंबरशिप एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन काउंसिल्स देते हैं, ठीक है। तो आप ये सब करने के बाद ये रजिस्टर आरसीएमसी इज रजिस्ट्रेशन कम मेंबरशिप सर्टिफिकेट होता है, जो एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन काउंसिल्स देता है आपके हिफाजत के लिए। ठीक है, इससे आपको बहुत सारे बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं। नेक्स्ट, DGFT ट्रेड पॉलिसी आईसी आ गया है। अब इंडियन कस्टम शिपमेंट क्लियरेंस, ये इसके लिए मैं, जो नए लोग हैं उनके लिए तो मैं बोलूंगा कि आप अपना फ्रेट एंड फॉरवर्डिंग एजेंट्स को कंसाइनमेंट बेसिस पे फिक्स करें, और जब आपकी काम बढ़ जाए आप अपना फिर उसका अपना एक डिपार्टमेंट खोल लें जो आपको इंडियन कस्टम शिपमेंट क्लियरेंस का काम करेगा। ठीक है। और ये एक दूसरी जो एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशंस की मैं बात बता दिया। एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशंस में बहुत सारी चीजों के अलग अलग बोर्ड्स हैं। जैसे एक है आपका एगमार्क जो एग्रीकल्चर के लिए है, फसाई है वो भी वो फ्रेश फ्रूट्स के लिए है। इस तरीके से बहुत सारे स्पाइस बोर्ड्स है। तो इस तरीके से बहुत सारे बोर्ड्स है तो जो आपको एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशंस के साथ सपोर्ट करते हैं। और इस चैप्टर, ये जो फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेगुलेशन है, फेमा बोल लीजिए या आप उसको, आरबीआई कंट्रोल करती है इसको, ये इस एक्सपोर्ट्स के लिए ये बहुत जरूरी चीज है। फॉर अ बिगिनर आपको फॉरेन एक्सचेंज का इतना ही जानकारी जानना जरूरी होगा कि आपका डॉलर्स में जनरली ये ट्रेड होता है, तो आपका रेट क्या है, डॉलर्स का रेट ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर डे जब आप उनसे नेगोशिएट करेंगे या प्राइसिंग करेंगे, इसलिए कि हर रोज डॉलर का रेट फ्लक्चुएट करता है। तो ये एक डिटेल सब्जेक्ट है, अगले स्लाइड्स में आएगा। नेक्स्ट, अब ये सारी, तो ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है। ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन शुरुआत में ये आप पूरी, ये पूरा चीज जो है ये आप आपका सीएनएफ या जो एजेंट होगा वो करेगा, जो उसके जिम्मे में ये दे दीजिएगा। शुरुआत में आप करेंगे तो आप इसमें बहुत गलती करेंगे और ये आपको प्रैक्टिस से ही होगा। तो जो लोग करते आ रहे हैं, जो लोग बहुत दिनों से कर रहे हैं एक्सपोर्ट, उनके लिए ये कोई बात नहीं है। वो उनका अपना एक सिस्टम है, उस सिस्टम से ये सारा चीज हो जाता है। लेकिन जो नए लोग हैं वो ये फॉरवर्डिंग एजेंट से ही करवाएं। उनके पास पूरा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होता है, वो पूरा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एज अ कॉस्ट, एज अ कंसाइनमेंट के बेसिस पे आपको मिल जाएगा वो। सो आप इस पे इंडल्ज मत करेंगे शुरुआत में। ट्राई टू लर्न दिस प्रोसेस बट डोंट इंडल्ज योरसेल्फ बिकॉज यू आर बाउंड टू मेक मिस्टेक्स। नेक्स्ट, देखिए ये टर्म्स है। जब आप फॉरेन ट्रेडर से या इंपोर्टर से बात करते हैं, उस वक्त आपको ये सब चीजों की बहुत ध्यान रखना होगा कि कैसे आप उनसे बात करेंगे, किस हिसाब से बात करेंगे। जैसे EXW है, ये चीज होता है कि इसका मतलब होता है एक्स वर्क्स, यानी एक्स फैक्ट्री। कोई चीज जो जैसे मर्केंडाइज है वो फैक्ट्री में बनता है या कहीं पे भी किसी जगह बन रहा है, तो आप उनसे, उनको बोल, बाहर से ये डील हुआ आपका कि भाई एक वर्क्स में आप मेरे फैक्ट्री में आइए, ये प्राइस है, बाकी सब आपका। वो वहां से अपना लॉजिस्टिक्स बायर लेगा, फैक्ट्री से उठाएगा, पोर्ट ले जाएगा, पोर्ट में कस्टम्स कराएगा एक्सक्यूज मी, उसके बाद फिर उसको शिपिंग में डालेगा। वो पूरी जिम्मेदारी, पूरी रिस्क उनकी हो जाएगी। फिर आप बस माल बेच दिए, अपना जो भी प्रोडक्ट है बेच दिया आपने, you sell your stuffs at the factory place and you're happy with your money. The risks and on the onus thereafter is with the buyer. तो इसमें बायर के ऊपर थोड़ा ज्यादा रिस्क होता है बिकॉज ही बीइंग अ फॉरेनर, he may be taken for cheating and all those subjects may come in, but for us it is okay. We will be more happy with it. Next is FOB, that is free on board. फ्री ऑन बोर्ड है कि आप जैसे सेलर हैं तो आप जो बायर होगा उसको बोलेंगे कि भाई मैं फ्री ऑन बोर्ड करूंगा, आपको माल बना के, आपको प्रोडक्ट बना के मैं आपको शिप तक पहुंचा दूंगा, यानी पोर्ट तक दे दूंगा, पोर्ट तक बना, पोर्ट तक पहुंचा दूंगा इसको। और पोर्ट तक पहुंचाने के बाद की जिम्मेदारी आपकी। तो ये एक इस तरीके से दूसरा तरीका हुआ। उसके बाद आता है CIF। अब CIF में जो बायर होता है वो अपना पूरा सेफगार्ड करता है। उसका कहना होता है कि भाई मैं, आप मेरे को वो प्राइस दीजिए जिसमें कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, फ्रेट का भी हो, पूरा इनलैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट भी हो और इंश्योरेंस भी हो, सब मिला के आप मेरे को प्राइस दीजिए। तो आपको उस हिसाब से कैलकुलेशन करके ये प्राइस देके उनको, उनसे डील करना होता है। ठीक है। अब ये आता है, दूसरा है DTP, DDP। DDP इज डिलीवरी ड्यूटी पेड। अब डिलीवरी आपने किया, ड्यूटी पेड भी कर दिया साथ साथ। इसका जो भी आपका लोकल ड्यूटी लगा एक्सपोर्ट में वो पेड करके, या वहां पे भी जो फॉरेन ड्यूटी है, जो इंपोर्ट ड्यूटी लगता है, वहां पे भी आपको जो कस्टम्स ड्यूटी देना है वो ड्यूटी पे करके भी उनको देना है, यानी वहां का पोर्ट में निकाल के देना है। तो इस तरीके से ये सिस्टम्स है। तो आप जिसमें कंफर्टेबल हो वो सिस्टम को अपनाएंगे। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। इसके बाद क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हैं। ये पेमेंट का मैं बाद में करूंगा। इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस वी कैन टेक इन।
Any questions? We can go
डॉक्टर
ahead.
नजम एक बार पूछ लो कि सब समझ में तो आ गया, अगर कुछ नहीं समझ में आया तो एक बार।
जी सर। I hope you guys are following, right? समझ में आ रहा है सबको ना कि whatever is Shahid bhai is explaining. If you want any explanation on any of the topics which you are unable to follow, please let us know.
Sir, could you please share the PDF if possible so that we can go through it?
Yes, yes. We will do this after the webinar. We will post the slides with the permission of the speakers in the group, inshallah. And
Hello.
yes,
Hello.
Maqsood sahab, बोलिए.
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
I just want to understand कि यहाँ का ICCB का रोल है क्या, कुछ सेटअप करने में, कंपनी में कुछ एक्सपोर्ट में भी, the full process itself to set up.
I didn't get your point here.
I mean,
I see.
there are people in the market who are starting the company, making all the brochures, making everything, giving a website, and providing all the details to, and also training in 60 days to make the first shipment. तो ऐसा कोई
Yes.
इंतजाम आपका ICCB का है क्या?
नहीं, we don't have that kind of service at this stage. Maybe inshallah in future, क्योंकि हम लोग generally what we do is we create sessions based on the need of the day, but we don't have that kind of hand-holding services with us.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
inshallah we will explore this. That
Okay.
complete training of 100 days, then handing over to the businesses to get into this export market. Is it?
Yes.
Yes,
Ji,
inshallah.
sorry to interfere. Nurul Amin bhai.
Huh.
See, just maybe hardly a couple of months ago, I attended one of the direct, like offline, not like export session by Alibaba. Alibaba has come up in Bangalore actually for the
Okay.
international security. All these what are you just showing the slides? No, they are industry ready actually, totally where, but they will charge some of their fees to be secured for the person who is exporting. If somebody wants to become in touch, I will just connect to me offline, DM me in the WhatsApp, whatever number we are into. I will
Okay.
share their number. They can get all the details.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Alibaba is there already. Whatever it is there, from the small scale till big scale.
I
See,
just want to point out there is a company called GFE, Gujarat based. So
Hello.
yeah,
Hello.
if I can add, there is a company called GFE. GFE बोल के एक company है. They are doing this. इसीलिए मैं ये point लेके आया इधर.
नहीं,
So
अच्छी बात
thank
है।
you for the thank you for the clarification. Yeah.
Sure, sure. हम
there
लोग
are many,
आपके जो आइडियाज हैं वो लेकर इंशाल्लाह विल ट्राई टू वर्क ऑन। थैंक यू भाई। अस्सलाम
there
वालेकुम।
are many,
Thank you, sir.
आगे
Thank
बढ़िए
you.
सर।
there are many companies
Hello?
who have come up with things like this. Somebody call about Alibaba. Alibaba has now signed a deal with the government of India. So they are the export logistics agents for government of India. So they would be helping us in export. So this is a very, very good opportunity for all of us to venture into exports. Because logistics help has been provided by the government. We just have to unearth them. It's the initial stage. Everything would be ironed out sooner. See, now this is a very important topic. This is the business actually, how you earn your money. The payment method in international trade is it's a very important and a very tedious thing. So see, there advance payment, everybody knows about what is advance payment. We get the payment in advance. But there are two types of advance payment actually. There is part payment. You get TT, say 30% on the 30 to 50% advance payment on consignment, and the rest is on documentations. So documentations are the sets of paper which you send once you ship the goods. So you get the payment, and advance payment and documents, payment against documents, that is DP, is merged actually. So these are the safest way of taking your payments. This goes for both import and export. So now the next one is letter of credit. Letter of credit is the safest way because you have to be very particular about what sort of letter of credit you get. Okay, it has to be a open letter of credit, and there are two types, open and closed. So you have to take it a closed letter of credit with a time limit so that you can get your stuffs and get your money within that time limit. So this is the most safest way of exporting. When you have letter of credit, your bank gives security of your money. So on behalf of letter of credit, the bank even give you loan. That is part of a part payment of your letter of credit's value. So by this way, you can make your product, make your marketize by taking this money from the bank. Okay. And the last one is documents against acceptance of DA. That is okay. So we have covered this international payments. If anybody has got any questions on internet, this payments modes, they can come in because this is a very important slides. Any confusion or any clear? Next slide.
Saib bhai, can
Ji,
we elaborate other options also so that people understand? Shall I get in for a minute?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. See, letter of credit is, of course, is a very safe mode. it's as good as bank is giving a guarantee for the payments. But you also have got multiple options. Okay, from the buyer's point of view, he will love to have different kind of options wherein he will like to prefer open letter of credit. What is the difference between open letter and closed letter of credit? Open letter of credit में अगर समझो उसका किसी कारण अगर डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पूरा नहीं हुआ और वो कोई चीज को फंसा लिया किसी कारण, तो आपका माल तो इधर से निकल गया है, वो डिले कर सकता है, एक आध डॉक्यूमेंट लेट कर सकता है और कुछ तरीके से आपको फंसा सकता है। अगर क्लोज है तो सब चीज एडवांस में प्रीफिक्स हो जाता है, तो उसमें धोखा करने के चांसेस कम रहते हैं। ठीक है, धोखा होने के चांसेस कम रहते हैं, इसलिए क्लोज लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट के ऊपर आपको एज गुड एज इज ए इंस्ट्रूमेंट विच इज इक्वल टू ए करेंसी। तो टाइम जैसा आ जाता है तो उसी टाइम पर तुमका मिल जाता। तो और भी है ऑप्शंस मल्टीपल, तो शायद भाई वो चारों ऑप्शंस थोड़ा बता दीजिए।
जी
आपके स्लाइड में 4 ऑप्शंस है ना,
हाँ हाँ
रीड कर दीजिए।
जी, क्या कहा आपने?
जो अदर ऑप्शंस हैं एलसी के अलावा, उसको थोड़ा रीड कर दीजिए।
अच्छा,
जस्ट रीड इट आउट। हाँ,
एडवांस पेमेंट, लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट, डॉक्यूमेंट्स अगेंस्ट पेमेंट एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स अगेंस्ट एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ डीए। नेक्स्ट।
हाँ ठीक है, चलो प्रोसीड।
शायद भाई Salim Ahmed Saab is waiting for a question. Salim Ahmed Saab, please
Yes,
go ahead
yes.
and ask the question.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Salim bhai. Walaykum salam.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
सलीम भाई
जी
फ्रॉम
आईआईसी
कोयम्बटूर।
पे मैं आईआईसीसीबी पे मैं काफी दिन से 2-3 साल से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और इसमें मैं देखता रहता हूँ, माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है। तो मैं ये अर्ज करना चाह रहा था कि मेरा एक्सपोर्ट चालू है और मेरा एक्सपोर्ट 2023 से चालू हुआ है, लेकिन मुझे वर्क करते करते 20-22 साल हो गए थे। 2023 में मैंने आईसी कोड बनवाया था। एनीवे, तो ये बड़ा लंबा चैप्टर है और इसको समझना समझाना इस लाइन से, इस प्लेटफॉर्म से समझाया जा रहा है, तो बहुत अच्छी बात है। आप लोगों को इसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। तो मेरा एक्सपोर्ट चालू है दुबई के लिए, लेकिन मजीद अभी मुझे बायर चाहिए अदर कंट्री में, दुबई में और गल्फ में और कहीं भी। मेरा मेन प्रोडक्ट है कोकोपीट एंड लाइव प्लांट और कुछ आइटम और भी हैं। तो इसके लिए मुझे आपसे कैसे हेल्प मिलेगी, एक तो मुझे ये बताना है। दूसरा, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि मेरा बेटा जो है ना, टोटल डॉक्यूमेंट एक्सपोर्ट के जैसा, जब अभी यहाँ जिक्र आया था जीएफई का, तो जीएफई वाकई में एक प्लेटफार्म है, बढ़िया है, अच्छा है, लेकिन लेकिन वहाँ के एक्सपेंसेस मुझे लगता है ज्यादा
ज्यादा
होते
है।
हैं। तो मैं समझो आधे पैसे में किसी का भी 8 से 10 दिन में एक्सपोर्ट के डॉक्यूमेंट चालू करके मेरा बेटा दे सकता है, यदि आप प्रीपेयर हैं हर चीज के लिए। तो यानी कि कहीं आईसी कोड के बनाने के 1,000 रुपया लेता है कोई, मिसाल के तौर पे, तो मेरा बेटे का कोशिश है कि वो 500 ले, और भी कम ले, ना भी ले। तो लोगों को प्रमोट करना है, लोगों को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश करना है। अच्छा, जितने भी काम है, आइस गेट पे रजिस्ट्रेशन है, आरसीएमसी है, कोई कोई चीज बची हुई नहीं है, सिवाय एक फसाई वगैरह में हमारे समझ में भी नहीं आया है। आईएसओ वगैरह दिलाना वो हमारा काम नहीं है। हमारा काम आईईसी से लेकर के और पोर्ट रजिस्ट्रेशन तक टोटल काम, बैंक एडी कोड वगैरह।
सलीम भाई, सलीम भाई, ये
जी,
बहुत तफसील वाले क्वेश्चन है कि हम लोग जो है ना पिछली जो स्लाइड्स के ऊपर जो क्वेश्चंस है हम उस पे ले रहे हैं। हम जो है वेबिनार के बाद जो है आप शाहिद भाई से अलग से बात कर सकते हैं और सारी तफसीलात आप उनसे ले सकते हैं इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह
ठीक है सलीम
इंशाल्लाह।
भाई।
तो
सलीम भाई,
शाहिद भाई का नंबर मुझे मिल जाए।
जी जी
और
जी, मिल
मेरे
जाएगा,
बिल्कुल
ग्रुप में है
बिल्कुल।
वो ऑलरेडी।
मेरे को अभी
सलीम
ये
भाई
पता
आप सलीम
जी
भाई आप कोयम्बटूर से हैं?
नहीं, मैं यूपी से हूँ, उत्तर प्रदेश,
उत्तर प्रदेश कहाँ से?
जिला हापुड़।
ठीक है जनाब।
जी।
आप बात
और
करेंगे
जो है
बाद में सलीम भाई, शाहिद भाई से इंशाल्लाह।
ठीक है नंबर ले ले।
शाहिद भाई प्लीज गो अहेड।
अच्छा चलिए नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। हाँ, अब एक्सपोर्ट प्राइसिंग ये भी एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। एक्सपोर्ट का प्राइसिंग, हम अपने प्रोडक्ट को प्राइस कैसे करेंगे? हर चीज की एक प्राइस होती है। अब वो प्राइस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्राइस हो गई। अब हम एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, अभी लोकल बेचते हैं, तो हमारा जैसे मान लीजिए 100 रुपया किसी चीज की प्राइसिंग है, वट एवर एक्स एक्स गुड्स पकड़ लेते हैं, अगर 100 रुपए की वो प्रोडक्ट है तो दैट इज माई प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट। अब वो प्रोडक्ट मैं लोकल मार्केट में तो ऐसे ही बेच दूंगा, लेकिन जब इंटरनेशनली हमको बेचना होगा तो उसमें हमारा पैकेजिंग कॉस्ट ऐड होगा, तो उसका ही वो एक कॉस्ट हो गया। उसके बाद जब हमारा पैकेजिंग कॉस्ट होके एक जो हम शिपमेंट रेडी कॉस्ट, शिपमेंट रेडी पैकेज हो गया, उसके बाद हमको लगेगा इनलैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट। इनलैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट का मतलब हो गया आपके फैक्ट्री से पोर्ट तक जाने का खर्चा। अब ये खर्चा आपको ऐड करना होगा उस प्रोडक्ट में, अपने प्राइसिंग में। इसको ऐड करने के बाद फिर आपको जो आपका शिपर होगा, जहां से आप अपना कंटेनर्स लेंगे या फ्रेट लेंगे, वो फ्रेट सीएनएफ वाला आपको उसका चार्ज देगा। उसको चार्ज को देखते हुए आपको ये सब प्राइस को अक्यूमुलेट करते हुए आपको प्रोडक्ट का कॉस्ट बनाना होगा। उसके बाद अगर आपका जो इम्पोर्टर है उसको इंश्योरेंस भी चाहिए, इफ यू इंसिस्ट ऑन इंश्योरेंस, तो आपको इंश्योरेंस करा के भी देना होगा, और उसका भी चार्जेस कॉस्ट में ऐड करना होगा। तो यहाँ तक आपने जैसे किया प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट में, प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, पैकेजिंग कॉस्ट, इनलैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट, लोकल ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट, उसके बाद शिपिंग कॉस्ट। अब शिपिंग कॉस्ट एंड इंश्योरेंस कॉस्ट, ये सब मिला के आपका एक कंपोजिट कॉस्ट आता है। अब इस कॉस्ट में आप अपना प्रॉफिट मार्जिन जो ऐड करेंगे, ऐड करके यू गिव इट टू द इम्पोर्टर, दैट दिस वुड बी माई सेलिंग प्राइस। अब इस पे आपकी नेगोशिएशन होगी, डेलिब्रेशन होगी, उसके बाद आप एक डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करेंगे उसका, और आपकी अग्रीमेंट साइन होगी, तब जाके आप शिपमेंट करने के लिए तैयार होंगे। नेक्स्ट, अब हम शिपमेंट करने की तरीका क्या क्या है, हम कैसे एक बाहर काम कर सकते हैं। बाहर काम, जो बाहर एक्सपोर्ट करने का है, एक्सपोर्ट करने का या इंपोर्ट करने का, ये 3 तरीका है हमारे पास। सी फ्रेट, जिससे हम एक 25 टन 30 टन का कंटेनर लोड कर सकते हैं, जिसमें अब तो आप बाहर भेजना चाहे जैसा भी वो जा सकता है, वो पानी के जहाज से जाता है। उसके बाद फिर आ जाता है आपका एयर फ्रेट, जो हवाई जहाज से आप कुछ बहुत हाईली पेरिशेबल या हाईली वैल्यूएबल गुड्स जो जिनको जल्दी पहुंचाना होता है, उनको बाय एयर से फ्रेट हम करते हैं। उसके बाद कुछ कोरियर से भी यूज होता है, जैसे डीएचएल वगैरह जो इंटरनेशनल कोरियर्स है, उनसे भी करते हैं, और कुछ लैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट से भी करते हैं। अब लैंड से जो हम करते हैं, जो हमारी नेबरिंग कंट्रीज हैं, या नेबरिंग नहीं भी है, क्रॉस कंट्रीज भी है। अब जैसे हम अफगानिस्तान से एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं थ्रू लैंड, थ्रू पाकिस्तान। यहाँ से भी बहुत चीज अफगानिस्तान बाई लैंड जाता है थ्रू पाकिस्तान। तो इसी तरह बहुत सारी चीजें हमारे यहाँ आती है नेपाल की, वो बाहर से आती है बाई सी, फिर कैलकाटा पोर्ट से निकल के वो नेपाल को जाती है। तो ये दोनों तरीके से भी हम, मतलब एक सी और रोड दोनों को मिला के भी कर सकते हैं, एयर एंड रोड मिला के भी कर सकते हैं। ये डिपेंड करता है कि आप किस कंट्री में और किस पोर्ट में माल भेजेंगे या अपना कंसाइनमेंट भेजेंगे। तो ये सब होमवर्क है, ये पहले काम शुरू करने से, प्रोडक्ट शुरू करने से पहले ये सब होमवर्क करना जरूरी हो जाता है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। अब आपको जैसे ये सब जो है आपका फॉरवर्डिंग एजेंट होगा शुरू में, इसीलिए उसका रोल बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है। आपका जितना लॉजिस्टिक्स है वो हैंडल करता है, यू हैव टू हैंडल द प्रोडक्ट। इसलिए कि हम अगर शुरू में ये हैंडल करेंगे तो दिस इज वेरी tedious and very meticulously done. So you have to be very careful in making these documents. Arrange international shipping, hand export documentation, coordinate custom clearance. अब customs clearance में अब उनकी आप जाएंगे तो आपके साथ बड़ी दिक्कतें आएंगी customs में, लेकिन आपका फॉरवर्डर जाएगा तो क्योंकि उसके रोजमर्रा की काम है वो रोज जाता है तो उनको लिए आसानी होती है। उसके बाद मैनेज लॉजिस्टिक्स चेंज। ये मैनेज लॉजिस्टिक्स चेंज जो है, ये समझ लीजिए आपकी कड़ियां है जो आपका प्रोडक्शन फैक्ट्री से लेके पोर्ट शिप तक का एक एक कड़ी है। तो हर कड़ी को सही जिक्सॉ पजल के है, हर पजल सही टाइम में सही जगह फिट होना चाहिए, तब जाके ये पूरा साइकिल जो है, ये चेन पूरा कड़ी बनती है। नेक्स्ट। अच्छा, ये सब इंसेंटिव्स है, ठीक है, ये इंसेंटिव्स है आपको इसके लिए। ये अब जैसे ROTDD, ठीक है, इसको है रेमिशन ऑफ ड्यूटीज टैक्स ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट्स पेड। ये पहले ही पे करना पड़ता है इसको, इसका ये है। दूसरा है आपका EPCG, एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन ऑफ कैपिटल गुड्स। ये गवर्नमेंट की एक स्कीम है, एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन ऑफ कैपिटल गुड्स। स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन्स, स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन्स में आप बाहर हर हर कंट्री में आपके लिए ये एक इकोनॉमिक जोन बनाया जाता है जहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारी बेनिफिट्स गवर्नमेंट देती है। चीप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी देती है, जगह आपको सस्ते पे देती है, 20 पे देती है। तो इस तरीके से आपका ये यहाँ पे ये सब बेनिफिट्स जो है गवर्नमेंट की इंसेंटिव्स आती है। अब ये कुछ PLIs जैसे है आपके, ये प्रोडक्शन लिंक इंसेंटिव्स है। आपको कुछ कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स में ड्रॉबैक्स देती है गवर्नमेंट, ठीक है, ये ड्रॉबैक्स एक इंसेंटिव्स होता है। अब मैं कुछ पहले हम बताया, आज से 20 साल पहले हम फ्रूट्स करते थे तो फ्रूट्स में हमको ड्रॉबैक्स 8% से 12-13% का ड्रॉबैक मिलता था। आज वो नहीं है हमारे लिए, आज वो चीज खत्म हो गया। तो इसी तरह फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम गवर्नमेंट प्रोडक्ट्स लिमिटेड के लिए एक इंसेंटिव्स निकालती है। जो प्रोडक्ट्स को प्रमोट करना होता है उस प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए वो एक प्रोडक्ट्स लिंक इंसेंटिव देती है। नेक्स्ट। पेमेंट के ये जैसे रिक्स इन एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस जो है, अब रिक्स कहाँ कहाँ आता है हमारे लिए, कैसे आता है? एक तो पेमेंट का रिक्स होता है। पेमेंट रिस्क होता है, आपने किसी को एडवांस दिया, वो माल आपको मतलब आपको कंसाइनमेंट भेजा ही नहीं, वो एक रिस्क होता है। उसके लिए आपको फिर वो लीगल बैटल करना पड़ता है उसके लिए, ठीक है। दूसरा रिस्क होता है, वो होता है करेंसी फ्लक्चुएशन। ये एक मेजर रिस्क होता है। इसके लिए 2-3 चीज है वो, लेकिन फॉर अ बिगिनर वो नई चीज आता है। लेकिन जो लोग काफी दिनों से एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, वो ये एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, वो ये चीज करते होंगे, उसको हम बोलते हैं हेजिंग। तो हेजिंग के लिए मैं आपको थोड़ा सा बोल दूं कि हेजिंग क्या होता है कि हम एक्सपोर्ट में डॉलर्स जो होता है उसको एक फिक्स रेट में हम खरीद के रख लेते हैं बैंक के साथ। वो एक अग्रीमेंट कर लेते हैं कि भाई डॉलर आज 84 है, हमको 84 में चाहिए, आप 84 में हमको हेजिंग कर दिए, मेरे को $1 लाख हेज कर लेता हूँ मैं अपने अकाउंट में रख लेता हूँ। अब बैंक गारंटी देता है कि आपका अगर $81 भी हो जाएगा, अगर डिवैल्यू होता है, तो आपको बैंक 84 ही देगा। आपका पेमेंट अगर डिलेड आता है और उस वक्त डॉलर की रेट कम हो जाती है, तो आपको उस वक्त उतना ही पैसा मिलेगा, उसी रेट से मिलेगा। तो ये एक चीज होता है जिसको फ्लक्चुएशंस को हम रोकने के लिए हेजिंग का काम करते हैं। तो ये शुरुआत में लोग नहीं करते हैं, व्हेन दे बिकम, कुछ दिन काम कर लेते हैं, उनको भी पल्स समझ में आता है कि भाई रेगुलर कंसाइनमेंट है, हमको रेगुलर है। अक्सर देखा गया कि 2-3 कंसाइनमेंट के बाद लोग को समझ में नहीं आता, छोड़ देते हैं। लेकिन जिनको रेगुलर करते हैं वो हेजिंग करते हैं। अब जैसे शिपिंग डिलेज होता है, नेक्स्ट आ जाता हूँ शिपिंग डिलेज। ये भी एक बहुत मेजर चीज है कि अक्सर बक्सर हो जाता है, स्पेशली ड्यूरिंग विंटर्स या कभी कोई पॉलिटिकल प्रॉब्लम हुआ तब। अब जैसे बीच में वॉर्स का सिनेरियो था, तो रेड सी ब्लॉक था, तो उधर से सारे शिप डिलेड हो रहे थे। इसी तरह बीच में कुछ कंटेनर्स कंपनीज के कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स थे कहीं पे, किसी पोर्ट पे, तो वहां पे कुछ परेशान उनके कंटेनर्स या उनके शिप डिलेज हो रहे थे। तो ये चीज वक्ती तौर पे कभी भी हो सकता है। तो जब आप शिपिंग कंपनी से अग्रीमेंट करें, या आपका जो फॉरवर्डिंग एजेंट है, उसको ये चीज पहले से बता दे कि भाई शिपिंग डिलेज होने से क्या डैमेज मिलेगा मुझे, कैसे उसके लिए उसके जो स्पेसिफिकेशंस होते हैं वो उनसे लेना जरूरी होता है। कि जब अब हम फ्री इन एक दो चीज करते हैं शिपिंग के लिए, जैसे हम कोई भी गुड्स इंपोर्ट करते हैं, तो एक शिपिंग कंपनी के साथ एक एग्रीमेंट करते हैं कि 14 डेज फ्री बर्थिंग लेते हैं, इसलिए कि कंटेनर का हर रोज का किराया लगता है। तो आप फ्री पोर्टिंग बर्थिंग ले लेंगे एटलीस्ट 14 डेज का, तो 14 डेज आपका फ्री होगा। 14 डेज में आप कस्टम्स क्लियरेंस वगैरह का काम कर लेते हैं। तो उसी तरह अगर आपका शिपिंग का टाइमिंग है, ट्रांजिट टाइम है जैसे 30 दिन का, तो आप उनको बोल दीजिएगा पहले से ही कि 30 दिन से अगर ज्यादा होगा तो मैं भाई डेमेरेज लूंगा। आई वॉन्ट माई शिप टू माई प्रोडक्ट टू रीच माई डेस्टिनेशन विद इन 30 डेज। तो इस तरह से अग्रीमेंट करना पड़ता है। नेक्स्ट इज पॉलिटिकल और रेगुलेटरी रिस्क। अब गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी चेंज हो गई कुछ, तो उस वक्त प्रॉब्लम होता। अब कोविड आ गया था जैसे, या पॉलिटिकल कहीं पे वॉर हो गया, तो वहां पे अब आपका शिप फंस जाता है, या आपका कभी पोर्ट में ही कुछ स्ट्राइक हो गया। तो इस तरीके से एक मतलब अनसीन अनफोर्सीन सिचुएशंस के वजह से कभी कभी आपको परेशानी झेलनी पड़ती है। तो ये एक लॉस जो अनफोर्सीन होता है, इसके लिए पॉलिटिकल और रेगुलेटरी रिस्क के लिए कोई रास्ता नहीं है। नेक्स्ट, ये मैंने ऑलमोस्ट आपको बता ही दिया है। एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट इंश्योरेंस के लिए भी आपको ये है, सिक्योर पेमेंट भी हो गया, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट का भी लास्ट स्लाइड में हो गया। इसीलिए स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एवरी, मतलब हर एस्पेक्ट्स को सही से लिख के, सही से समझ के उसको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में इन राइटिंग देना पड़ता है, और राइटिंग दे के उस पर फिर आगे बढ़ना पड़ता है। नेक्स्ट,
We will take the case study from here, Shahid bhai, inshallah.
So I think Anas bhai will take over.
Yeah, inshallah. So let me introduce our second speaker,
So,
Muhammad Anas.
Najam bhai, can I ask
Yes.
if people have any questions?
Yes, absolutely. If anybody have any questions, please ask the questions. I have few questions here in the chat box. Let me share with you.
Okay.
So one brother asked this question, how to find a CFH?
CFH, you go to the port, you will find many.
Okay.
Or go to an exporter, any exporter friends, he will let you know.
Let me share with you.
See,
What was the
there-
question,
one
Dr.
more
Najam?
thing, one more thing I
The
would
question
like
is
to
how
add.
to find a CFH. I don't know what is CFH.
That is
Okay.
that's clearing and forwarding agents. Okay,
Okay.
CFA. So one more thing. See, people say those people who doesn't live in port cities. So they have got an additional problem. So they have to ferry their goods from their city to the port city. Whereas people living in the port city, their local transportation is very less.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
just take a next question.
There is another thing. There are
Hmm.
many agents. Okay, you can get yourself empaneled with those agents. They will support you completely. So you need not learn all of this. There is a business which you required to understand. What are the kind of pricing you have to figure it out, and the partner or the buyer. This is very essential. To do the process, there are agents who will help you out, but you should have enough understanding. Otherwise, there are a lot of fake agents. They will dupe you. Even the LC can also be a fake.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to be doubly careful. So it's not necessarily people are giving LC. You have to validate that LC with your bank, buyer bank, seller bank. This is how the understanding you have to create. One should not rely on the agents completely. What we are doing now is we are trying to educate you. If at all you feel the need for this webinar, you can also touch base with us. Inshallah, we'll try to help you independently, individually with our.
Inshallah. These are the questions. So one more brother Moin Ansari, he asks, he wants to import scrap. He need a Muslim CHA JNPT port. I think this can be asked, separately to Shahid Bhai, inshallah.
Yeah, this can be taken care of.
Same question, inshallah. Okay. I think we can move. Okay, one more question. How do we show up in the market so a buyer approach us?
Okay. See, what happens? Shahid, can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What happens normally if you have to promote your product or you have to make your product present in another country? There are multiple ways. One is that there are business chambers which they take delegation from India, and you can join hands with them
Jazakallahu
as
khairan.
members.
Thank you.
Shahid Bhai, Jazakallah khair for sharing your experience with us. I have also been into import and export, and Alhamdulillah, your session was very helpful actually. Thank you so much.
Hello, I
Okay.
want one
Shall
question.
I complete the answer?
Yes, sir. You please go ahead.
Yeah. So there are ways to promote your product. One is like, you can get along with the business chambers. They take the delegations to different countries. So you have to participate in those delegation. You'll get a chance to present your product to the foreign delegations. So like CII, FKCCI, FICCI, all these chambers, they take the delegation. Inshallah, IICCB also is in the interest of taking one delegation to overseas, because we had a plan to go in these initial months of this financial year, but due to this war situation, we could not able to take. Otherwise, we had a plan to take a delegation from India to UAE market. So likewise, there are many delegations, they take businesses to. That is one. Second, you can reach out through a lot of LinkedIn profiles, you'll get buyers. You can also reach out, and you have to make your social media, you have to keep your product very presentable in social media. People will approach. If the buyer need any kind of support, they will also approach through social media, LinkedIn, or through your different social media accounts. Beside that, you can also appoint some of the partners who can represent your brand. Sitting here, you can appoint a partner. That partner will promote your product or brand in that particular country. These are multiple ways wherein you can promote product. Alhamdulillah.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I want
Please.
to ask one question.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
want to export the aluminum scrap from China. Is it risk or it's possible?
This is very specific with regards to scrap. China scrap, if you import, there is also a different line of port through which you have to bring. People, they also try to get from China to Dubai, then Dubai to India. There are ways to import. It all depends on case to case basis what scrap you are getting, what kind of aluminum you are loading, and it all depends on case to case basis. If at all you need that kind of individual assistance, you can reach us. We will help you separately. This is a very general webinar. Product wise, industry specific, we will do it separately, inshallah.
Inshallah,
can-
it's
One more thing, people who want to reach other things, they can have a small website of their own and they can download it to anything, any of these sites like Exporter India and all those things. So you can be visible even Alibaba, you can be visible there, and that's a very good place to get noticed. Thank you.
okay. Jazakallah khair, Shahid Bhai. Now we will go to the next session, inshallah. Our next speaker is Muhammad Anas. He's having 12 plus years of leadership as founder and managing director at MAB Accounting and Auditing LLC. And he has focused on delivering professional services in annual auditing, internal auditing, business valuations, bookkeeping, and VAT tax services. His work emphasizes precision, compliance, and fostering sustainable financial strategies for businesses. He leverages his expertise in finance, forecasting, and teamwork, and he provides high quality financial solutions that empower organizations to achieve their operational goals. And he is driven by a commitment to accuracy, integrity, and efficiency in all aspects of financial management and business consultancy. He runs several businesses. He runs halal certification in India, and Burak Impacts in Middle East and Africa, and Mabit, M-A-B-I-T, IT services. And he's also into many business ventures, certification and compliance, where he is founder and president and CEO of Halal Asia Services. And financial accounting and auditing, he is founder and managing director of MAB Auditing LLC. And he is also founder and CEO at MAB Africa Auditing and president and CEO at MAB Management Consultancy in Chennai, India. He is into trading, import and export, where he is also founder and CEO of Burak, Chennai, and CEO and president at Burak Mina Exports in UAE, and the managing director of Burak Lanka Private Limited in Sri Lanka. Please welcome our next speaker, Muhammad Anas Bhai. Muhammad Anas Bhai.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good
Walaikum
morning to
salam
all.
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Firstly, I thank IICCB management to arrange such kind of import-export webinar, and thank you very much for the management for participating as a speaker as well. So most of them just gone through the process and procedures of the import-export business by Brother Shahid Bhai. Now we are going to talk about the case study of such one product. Brother Shahid Saab talked about many products. Now we are planning to discuss if we are planning to export rice from India to UAE. Can go to the next slide, brother. So when we are going to discuss as a case study, so there is 6 elements involved here. Exporter. So if we are exporter from India, then there should be a buyer, importer in any country. Then product and quantity, how much quantity we are going to export. Then the value of the product and the price, selling price. So exporter, we can say ABC Agro Exports Private Limited from Karnataka, and the buyer, the importer is Al-Noor Trading, Dubai. The product we are going to export is non-basmati white rice. There is a percentage of broken when it complies to the rice exporting. The quantity, the one container, you say 20-foot container, so 25 metric ton. The value of the product is US dollar 12,500. It's common in globally, the most of the export value based on the US dollar. The selling price of the product, US dollar 500 per metric ton. It is, as Brother Sahid Bhai discussed, there is various pricing FOB. It is now we are considering CIF Dubai.
पार्टी बहुत बारिश हो रही है, जल्दी से जाके नहाओ।
Yes, brother. Next slide. Yeah. When anyone is planning to do any kind of export business, we have to decide what kind of product. Then we are expert in the particular product. Before exporting, we have to be identify which of the product we are going to be, which is mostly required in the country where we are exporting. So, any issues, brother, in the recording?
Yeah, it's automatically getting stopped. Let me do again. 1 minute. Yes, it started again. Please continue,
Okay.
Anas bhai.
Okay, brother. Thank you. So before exporting we have to identify which are the products is required for the buyer side. So we are plan to do a export of rice. Then which are the rice products it's required by the market in the Dubai market. So we now we are selecting Dubai as the exporting country. So who are the importers available in the market? So what are the quantities required by the market? We have to analyze this kind of all the things to be analyzed. As further Sahid Bhai explained how to fix the price. If it is a local market, there will be a fixing the price, and if it is a export market, it will include insurance, freight charges, those kind of also the things to be added in the costing. The second one is basmati rice. We are planning to export to UAE. There is another rice also, Sona Masuri, Ponni rice, non-basmati rice, and Jeera Masala rice. These are the available in India market. Most of the UAE market, 90% of the Arabs and non-Arabs, they like the basmati rice. In 2000, I established a company for Saudi Arabia. It's a number 2 company in Saudi, Al Shalan Trading. They branded Al Shalan. So I directly involved in establishing a company for the rice company. We bought Haryana, most of the rice from Haryana, Punjab, and we brought to UAE. And it's a basmati rice, Sella basmati rice. So sources for buyers, we plan to export some rice from India to any other country, as Brother Noorlamin Saab explained how we can market ourselves. The same way, the buyer also find who is the best exporter of the products from India and other countries. So trade fairs is the main thing where the buyers and sellers can meet. And if you individually want to find out any buyers or exporters, LinkedIn is the another good platform to find the buyers and sellers. And Indian embassies, mostly they have a trade counselors, and they are promoting all the products connections between other countries consulates. Particularly, they are having trained trade counselors, and they are keeping expos related to the sourcing purposes. And in particularly UAE, they have a business networking forums like Rotary networks, BNI networks. Each state, people have their own networking forums in UAE. Same like other Saudi Arabia, Kuwait also they are having, Malaysia also they are having. So UAE businesses having a directories for this purposes. So if you want to buy any products from other countries, and if you want to sell it to other countries also, the main thing we can use it through the business directories. Then Chamber of Commerces. As Brother Nurlamin explained, there is a CAAC, other Chamber of Commerce, like IICCB also. We have a lot of individual non-governmental Chamber of Commerce around the globe. They are having a good connections. They are having always having a export events in UAE, Saudi, Delhi and all. In every February in Dubai, they have a Gulf Food Expo. So 5 days this event happens. Most of the import and exports around the globe, they come here, they connect the businesses here in UAE. More than 15 years, this Gulf Food is happening. It is related to the Food Expo. Same like that, GTEX is happening. It is related to the IT Expo. Same like that, heavy machineries and electronics, every business in Dubai, there is a lot of expos, 3 days, 5 days events are happening. Through that, we can connect all the import-export businesses. And lastly, B2B portals. B2B portals, now people are discussed about the Chinese Gujarat, the business connecting events, portals are having. So through that, we can reach the market. And the main thing is we have to study the market before exporting anything. We can go to the next slide, brother. Okay, so now we decided rice from India to Dubai. So then we can have a business setup in UAE, in India, where the exporting country. So there is different company incorporation setups are there, proprietorship, partnership, and private limited company. So most of the people, maybe they are having their own establishment setup already. If you people are not having any company, people are having already established, and they are supporting also to export. If you want to try with 1 time, 2 time, with some of the existing business, we can help them. We can use their licenses to export, or you can establish your own company. Then we can have the another mandatory registration. One is the PAN card for the company, GST registration, and you have to open a current business account in any of the national and international banks. And most importantly, if you want to export, then you have to create a import-export code for the company. Next slide, brother. So for each product in India, if this is agricultural products, so there is a government-related registration is there, APIDA, Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. Same like coconut board, masala board, and each items, there is a board also there. You can register with them. You can get the code from them. So after the APIDA registration, then you can follow the their guidance. International market supports they are giving, and they give the APIDA code. Each invoices or document, we have to use this APIDA code. Then because of this APIDA registration, Government of India supports. I told about the Gulf Food Expo. Indian government is giving authority to select the people from India, the exporters, through APIDA. APIDA is having almost 50 to 100 promotion venues in UAE, and they are supporting all the benefits from registering the event and displaying their event. If any contract signed between new buyers in UAE, where the participants from other countries also coming, they are verifying and they are giving support to how to bring the food from India to UAE also. So APIDA registration is must actually, and they supports for the exporters from India. They are giving export incentives and as per the Indian government guidelines. And they are arranging, I said, buyer-seller meetups in all the countries. Next slide, brother. Okay, this is where we decided from Bangalore, we are going to export rice to UAE. Then the rice is the quantity 25 metric ton. The buyer is agreed of CAF basis. Then the payment terms. The payment terms, as brothers are discussed, there is a different payment methods: advance payment, cash payment against the documents. The LC is the most commonly used for exports. So delivery in Jebel port. Currently, due to the current war situation, now they are using Kurfakan port as a port, and from the Kurfakan, thereby through road, they are bringing to UAE, Dubai markets. So shipment is from the Chennai port. Payment 100% LC. So as brother Amin explained about open LC and closed LC. So LC is given guarantee by the buying banker to the selling banker. So 100% it is confirmed payment. You can go to the next slide, brother.
Before we go to the next slide, Anaspa, there is one question here, if you can answer. So,
Okay.
like APIDA registration, Brother Maaz is asking, what is for fruits, vegetables, and spices?
Yeah, it is all, it's agricultural products, all under APIDA only coming. It is related to the meat, poultry, everything, the agriculture products, it is under APIDA. For only coconut, there is a coconut board along with the APIDA.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Barakallah.
Can
So
I
this
come
is
in?
the
Anas
yes,
bhai,
brother.
there
Yes,
is a
brother, please.
spice board also.
Yeah, yes, brother. So product, this is step 5, product procurement. So once we decided and we confirm the buyer payment, the payment terms, everything confirm. Now the exporter, the buyer from India is looking for a product. Maybe he's already having a product and he has a capability of procuring the product. Now he has to buy a product in the Indian market, which is the specification 5% broken from the acceptance from the buyer. So he has to buy a particular product, which where the cost is able to, he can negotiate from the farmers. He will get good margin from the product. So the quantity is 25,000 kg. The purchase cost, we for example 33 per kg means 8,25,000. This is the basic costing. Next slide, brother. So after the procurement, there will be a packaging. So each country, they have a different packing systems and requirements in the packing labeling systems as well. In UAE, if you are bringing any food products, you have to first get the approval from the Dubai municipality as a product. When we are giving the product samples, the moisture certificates, product labeling, it must be in Arabic as well as English, and you have to add a net weight and the country of origin certificate, and mostly they will ask for the halal certificate also. In Malaysia, Singapore, any food products, they are asking for halal certificate. In Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, for the poultry products and the meat products, if it is direct red meat also, or based on the red meat products, any products like ready to eat product like noodles and all, if it is included in the chicken or fish, they must get the halal certificate. So these are the requirements when we are going to use the packings, the moisture proof packs and product labeling. I just explained the products. If you are exporting to Malaysia, we have to use the Malay, English languages to be there. If it is for the Middle East, Arab countries, English and Arabic contents to be there. And particularly in UAE, the product date as well as the expiry date. If it is a rice, any products also, the expiry date is a must. So net weight of the product and gross weight of the product also to be added in the packing. Okay. For the label example, yeah, premium Indian rice. What is the rice we are going to use? Like Sella Basmati or the Sona Masuri or Ponni rice, Tanjavur Ponni rice. We have to use that premium rice name in that. Then product from India. When we are selling the product from India, that certificate of origin to be given with that documentation. So net weight 25 kg, 1 kg, 5 kg, 10 kg. In UAE markets, 25 kg and 39 kg. Because of the handling purposes, 39 kg is the maximum quantity. So must be written lastly, the package by who is exporter, that they are ABC Agro Private Limited, to be added in that. Yes, brother, next slide. Yeah, it's a very important thing before exporting. These are the certifications to be taken by the exporter from the country. For rice, there is a moisture certificate to be taken, and the brokerage percentage also. For this, there is a third party agents like SJC, lot of third party approved government, Indian government approved parties are there. So we have to go to them and get the certificates from the markets. So if it is related to the foreign matter, so that is related to, if you are exporting to Malaysia, if it is rice, then you have to get the halal certification. But for UAE, one time for the approval of the product is required. For whenever you require to export any container, there is no need of any halal certification for UAE. Then grain size. The product, always you have to say what is the size of the grain we have to include in the certification product. Next slide. Okay, so we finalize the product, we finalize the buyer, payment terms, the certifications are over. Then we already procure the product. It came to our warehouse, or it is in our someone's warehouse. So we finalized all the certifications and packaging, everything. Then we have to export now. So in export situation, first we have to book the container. So container for this booking purposes through the import-export agents, they have a container booking, online booking are available now. So lot of countries now someone is sending from UAE to India, then the same containers must return to the UAE. So return container, if you are asking for that, then it's very easy for you. That container cost also will be less. So we have to book the container first, then which shipping line we are going to use from Chennai port to UAE port. If they are currently booking Jebel Ali port, but it is via Kurfan port only. So when we are booking Karnataka from the rice godown or warehouse, so the transport facility to be arranged. After that transport facility, it come to the port, Chennai port. Then that Chennai port documentation will be there with all the documentation, invoices, packing list, the bill of lading, if it is required by the third party certifications, all the originals to be prepared and to be submitted to the Chennai port authorities. Then it will be loaded to the ship is going to take it to the UAE port. Next slide, brother. So it is a ninth step, or the important step of the documentation. People maybe already having business in the export, they know this, but the new business people, they want to know these are the important documents. Commercial invoice based on the US dollar, and packing list. What are the quantities? I said 5 kilo, 10 kilo like that. Now we are sending a 25 package. So 25 into how many numbers, and the serial numbers of the packing, and purchase order from the UAE Al Noor company. When he approved our dealing, he has to send the purchase order. That purchase order to be attached, and shipping bill of lading, certificate of origin from India. If you are exporting from India, we have to get the certificate of origin for the Indian rice. Fumigation certificate. This is for the important certificate for when we are sending any rice to any other country. And psychosanitary certificate, insurance certificate, quality certificate. Quality certificate and other certificates, all we have to get it from the third party companies. If it is required, we have to add the halal certificate also in this, if you are requiring any other products. Next slide, brother. Yeah, once we exported from Chennai port to UAE port, the customer clearance are to be checked by the customs authority, the product as per the agreement, and the quantity and the documents. The previous slide, these are the documents to be verified by the customs department. They clear it. After the approval, they will give this LEO. Then only the container loaded into the ship and it will come to the vessel. Next. Payment process. See, this is very important for why we are doing business. Everything for the profit, and the next expansion, we need always the finance. When we are signing with the contract with any buyer, we have to clearly mention the payment terms. Mostly currently in UAE, for the food products, they are giving 30% advance when they are sending a LPO, purchase order. After the people are selling the quantity, selecting the quality, and arranging the documentation, the certifications, other documents, then all the documents are ready. Then before giving to the port, we can get the balance 70% payment. This is through TT payment. So people, the buyer, maybe they worry this guy take the money and run away with, he didn't send the product. Then they are going for a letter of credit. Most of the buyers, new buyers and sellers, they are using letter of credit. We already explained what is letter of credit. It is the guarantee given by the buying bank to the selling bank. So we can use this letter of credit always, and we can proceed. This is the very safest methodology commonly used globally. Next slide.
Anas, but before we proceed further, there was one question. He
Okay.
asked to kindly explain about air cargo so that we can ship fast for small shipments. So is the process same for the air cargo as well, similar to the through containers?
Yes, because for the perishable items like the leaves and vegetables and fruits, particularly currently from the meat products from India, mostly they are using by air cargo only. And the freight charges will be high because the perishable items, because midnight they are exporting from Delhi the meat products like Lulu or the top Al Kabir or other big companies. In early morning, it is reaches in Dubai. Immediately the clearance also happening if it is coming from air cargo. For the sea cargo, mostly that clearances will take time. But air cargo, they will clear it, the customs process and all very fast, and they will do it fast. The document is same only.
Jazakallah khair. Yeah, we can go to step 12.
Okay, so that shipment is loaded in the port in Dubai. The vessel is moved and reached in UAE. So once then immediately the buyer get notification from the customs that your shipment is arrived. So the shipment, the buyer arranged with the shipping and clearing agent. So shipping and clearing agent only can be taken care of the customs clearance and removal of the product from the port. So once the customs here in UAE, as per my knowledge, all this are to be done by through the online only. So once customs the goods are coming here in UAE, so immediately the 5% customs duty is charged for the product value. And additionally, now currently we are in UAE, 5% VAT also they are charging. So these two government fees to be levied, and after that the import and clearance guy has to clear the goods from the port within 7 days, or after if it is not cleared within 7 days, there is a demurrage charges to be applied now. So immediately it is moved to the Al Noor Trading, who is the buyer, to his warehouse. The container is moving to the warehouse. The buyer then receives the goods and confirm the quantity and check the moisture status and broken percentage to the lab. He check everything. Then he's asked his bank to release the payment. This is the process of the payment process. Yes, next slide, brother. So this is the final case study. If we are selected the basmati rice to export to Bangalore to Dubai, so how much revenue we are making? 25 metric ton, we invoiced 500, 12,500, assuming $1 currently 85 rupees, then 10 lakh 62,500. Our revenue is, our invoice value is 10 lakh 62,500. Then total cost is 10 lakh 22,000. Net profit is 42,500. The profit margin is 4%. So how we are accumulating this in the right hand side. So how on next slide, brother. Yeah. So how successful exporters increase profit? Yeah. So when I explain, when we are doing the procurement.
Sorry to interrupt you, brother.
Yeah.
Just the last slide, no? Can just somebody. Yeah. Is it the net profit is after removing all our whatever expenses, like how?
Yeah, net profit only for this product.
No, only profit. No, I agree. For this profit, sorry, for this product, the net profit is after removing all the expenses, it is a profit on hand, you are telling, correct?
Yes, yeah, yes, brother.
Jazakumullah.
Barakallah. Next slide, brother. So how to increase our margin if it is 40 to 500, for example, when we are fixing the price, then we are going to the markets and we are buying from the farmers or the wholesalers. How much we are negotiating with them, then we can increase the price there. Then export multiple containers to the same buyer or different buyers, then automatically we are increasing our product, our profit margin. Same like that, we usually the farmers in our broth business, what we are buying from oranges and apples from Iran, we are signing a contract for 3 to 5 years time. So whatever product price going up or down, so we fix that contract. Same like Chinese are doing all around the globe. Now they are giving money to the farmers in Vietnam, Cambodia. They are buying huge land and they are doing the products that for 10 years or 15 years of time. They are continuously, they are buying from the same farmers. The price is same. If the price, the global market is going up or down, the price they are fixing. And so if you are going for a long-term contracts, then you will increase your products, your margin, your profitability, inshallah. And private labeling. Always now Alnoor is buying from ABC, then you have to use some kind of labeling for our product. So you have to promote your labeling, that private labeling, no? So whenever you do a product like Lulu or Alnoor, any kind of labeling, it will increase your demand in the market. In Dubai, people, when they use that product, if it is the name Alnoor, then they will ask, the end user will ask that shopper, I want Alnoor basmati rice last time I purchased. So they immediately, that company, they will contact Alnoor buyer. So I want this product, already you supply. So immediately Alnoor guy will contact that us, who we are the exporter. Then there is a good demand, there is a good quality. So we want another 2 container of this product. So always use the labeling, good labeling for our products. So value added packaging. So whenever you see in, I'm always seeing the packaging in India as well as in other countries. So whenever, if you are giving good packaging, the visibility or usages of the packaging, it will increase your product margins. Yes, brother.
Anas Sahab, I have a question.
Yes, brother.
We are into vegetables and poultry. Will it be possible for you to help us get into Gulf market, please?
Inshallah, after this session, you may contact me. Inshallah, people are asked for some scrap business also. So recently, we recently I signed up some contract with Mumbai-based company. So we'll, after this general session is over, you may get my number, WhatsApp number, and we inshallah, surely I can support you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
With pleasure, brother. So rice export process stages. These are the stages we discussed. So from 0 to 10. So this is the process, and any stages we have to be very clear where we are heading and what is our process. Yes, brother. Yeah. So the new guys who the first time they are going to export, these are the steps to be followed. Start with 1 container and use the letter of credit. Letter of credit also, not the open one, closed one, particular letter of credit. And as Brother Amin said, we from African countries, we receive the closed letter of credits. But finally, if you see that letter of credit is not original one, there is a lot of duplicate letter of credits around the market. So you have to see which bank is issuing the letter of credit. The buyer's bank should be recognized by the local country as well as the international markets. Verify the buyer thoroughly. This is very, very important through your network and the Chamber of Commerce and other business networks. You have to verify the buyers. Always, every month we can hear, because as an auditor here, we know our customers. So this guy gave 100% advance for my first container. So immediately he asked for 5 containers for credit. I export now. That's kind of mobile is switched off. The license is valid, but the company is not available in the Russell Khor market. So what shall I do? So we can tell them, you can go and complain to the Chamber of Commerce. So very clearly, there is a people, they put small fish and try to take the big fish. Always try to be careful on the new buyers. Very carefully verify the buyers. You have to do the feasibility of the buyer, how many years are in the market. If it is less margin, also if it is a continuous buyer in the market, he will not cheat in the market. So you have to be very careful, because I said we are doing business for the money purposes. Okay, if you are giving to the new buyer with a huge market, he's telling, okay, give me 10 containers, I'll give cash. So very careful such kind of things. Never ship without proper documentation. It's very important. The LC, the trade license copy. If the buyer, if for example, if you are exporting to the UAE, first thing you have to ask from the buyer is trade license, VAT certificate, who is the owner in the license. So some of the companies, the license owner is different, and the buyer who is contacting you is different. So you have to ask who is the signing authority of that company. I want the passport copy, visa, and Emirates CFD, Emirates ID, like Aadhaar card in UAE. Emirates ID is very important document. All the bank, everything connected to the Emirates ID. So you have to get these exporter owner's detail. You have to collect all those detail, or not only the purchase order. So you have to collect all those documents from the buyer before sending any container to them. So understand the terms like FOB, CAF, CFR we discussed. So always go for CAF and maintain quality. This is all our things. Quality always good. That's why example I said currently I'm buying one product from last 20 years, that Ponni rice from Tanjavur. Due to the current situation, this is not available in the market. The port, it came to the Khurfakan port, and it's not clear last 25 days. So in the market, it's not available, that particular product. So I'm asking someone is coming from India, bring this product from India. So if you are keeping the quality always, that end customers will ask for you for that product. So always maintain the good quality. Don't play in the quality always. And build relationship with the not always, don't go for one-time business. Try to be for the long-term businesses. Then only your business will grow. This is it, the international trade exhibitions. Yes, I explained. You have to involve in the trade expos in Mumbai, Delhi, and other countries also. They are having a trade expos. Then you will meet the people. Then you see the product qualities and packages. It will give you more business values to your products. Keep working capital buffer. Yes, when you need if you have to buy a 25,000 of the rice from the market, you need a proper capital. So always keep your capital in your bank accounts. Focus on repeat customers. Always repeat customers give more businesses to you. It increase your businesses through the global market. Next slide, brother. Yes. For small rice exporters, this is the current Indian investment requirement. Registration of the company, if it is an establishment, sole establishment or private company, so it will vary 25,000 to 75,000 through any of the general auditors. You can do the registration. Then for the product buying, the 10 to 15 lakhs. So container exports 10 to 12 lakhs, other certifications, freight, insurance. So those things are this requirement. So once if you export to the country, then after the clearance, the shipment terms, everything, then bank will credit you. So it will take this 60 to 90 days of your investment return. See, when we are discussing about how to find a buyer, these are the important things to be considered. Global connections. So through IICCB, now we are connected. Like that, there is a lot of chambers and business networkings, like MEMN group, they have a business networks. Tamil business people, there, Nadars, they have a lot of business groups. And a few days back, I met someone from Mangalore. They have a business network in UAE. So each sectors and people, they have a business network chambers. So you people have to connect. Now the world is very small. Through mobile, you can connect globally. So wherever you connect through globally, you can use their network to increase your business buying and selling businesses. Then halal certification. I said for the countries, if you are exporting to Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, any products, food product, any products, you need a halal certification. For the Middle East, for the meat and poultry products, you need a halal certification. In this halal certification, there is Jamiatul Ulama is the number one in India. They are helping their NGO. They are helping all of the products, and we are working with them, and they support for the halal certificate worldwide. Yes, brother. Importance of global chamber connections. So I explained. So they have a global market connections in all the business units. So if you are connecting through the business global chambers, you will get all good connections through the globe, inshallah. Networking always. In last 5 years, I'm with the IICCB. I'm connecting whenever I go Saudi. I have a connection of IICCBNs in Saudi. If I'm going to any other country, also I'm connecting IICCBNs through the network. So people, we have to connect with all the business networks. So it will support and expand your businesses, inshallah. Yes, brother. Yes, this is the networking. I'm always asking people, business entrepreneurs and startup companies, you have to do the networking connections. You have to do the strategic partnerships, like brothers from Mr. Adil in our IFL's connections. We have connected through the UAE businesses and Malaysia businesses. So we have a strategic partnership. Same like that, you can have a partnership, like our one of the director of IICCB, Brother Nizam. Through IICCB, we have connected. He has established his company in Dubai. Alhamdulillah, he is doing well, alhamdulillah. Same long time collaborations. So all the businesses, we have to make very long vision. We have to do the long-time collaboration business networkings. Benefits of importer and exporters: market access, reduce business risk, local market insights, faster business expansions. Yeah. Halal certification, yes, I already added what is the requirement of halal certification. In India, so the food products mostly covered by Indian authorities. Our halal certification. Halal certification is basically by ISO standards 2201. We are following halal standards. Most of the European countries as well as Middle East and Asian countries, they are following the halal certificates for the food products where they are exporting from India to any other countries. So you have to follow the halal certification requirement. If you are require anyone, the global market, always they are accepting that halal certification because the ethical and traceable products because of the ISO standards. This halal certification based on the ISO standards, internationally accepted standards. Yes, brother. Yes, global halal market, I said it's a huge market, 3 trillion market value currently. And not only Middle East, the Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia also is a requirement, as well as the America and Europe also, there is a halal certification requirement. So it's a $3 trillion halal business around the globe. Yes. What is the business successful formula? So we have to connect global chambers, the business networks, required certification, anything related, then the good quality, then you have sustainable growth in the market, inshallah. Conclusion to this, my case study. So people want to start a new business, establish the business in India, then get the certifications, then the code quality, and then reach the people wherever you can through the chambers, networks, and trusted people. Then you can successfully, inshallah, in the business, inshallah. Yes, this is the.
Anas sir, are you based out of Chennai?
I'm in Dubai, brother.
You are in Dubai, yeah. Okay. So how do we connect with you in case I want to talk to you?
Yeah, inshallah, after this meeting, maybe they put my number in this, my Dubai number. You can reach out, inshallah. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much.
In the Barakallah Feek, in the IICCB groups, my number's also there. You can connect, inshallah.
We can move to the question and answer session. We will take, we already exceeded by 5 minutes. There are few questions. We will answer these questions and we will follow with the vote of thanks by our secretary.
My question is, somebody suggested, like when you send the product, you underbill it. For example, if you're sending it for, let's say 1 lakh dirhams, they said you can send a bill for 70,000 dirhams to save the VAT. What do you suggest?
The question is to me.
Yes. Let me answer, Anas bhai.
Yes, please, brother.
You can connect.
See, I suggest you should not do any kind of underbilling and create any kind of such illegal activity to save some taxes later on when you have to claim, okay, due to some kind of default from the payment side, you will not get a adequate payment then. You will end up getting what you have billed. So there would be a chance that, some kind of litigations you may face. So you may end up with, not providing sufficient documents. Unless and until you have got a 100% advance payment, when you are confident, only then you should try and do that. But we don't advise anything kind, underbilling, because that is not ethically correct.
Just add here, the duty is going to be paid by the buyer. Hello.
Amin bhai, mashallah, is a highly principled man.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Anas bhai, there are a few questions in the chat box. So,
Yeah.
which are the few most potential products having huge demand which could be exported?
It's very tricky question. See, always food products, particularly rice, masala, vegetables required in the Middle East, because we are here, people are not cultivating any products. So always we required food products. And commonly, someone asked for the IT thing. So there is a IT related services also required in the Middle East. So
Okay.
yeah, yes, brother Amin can add.
Yeah, see, normally what happens, you have to identify the country first. Then you have to check with your little bit research to what are the kind of deficit they have in terms of their capacity in agriculture, farming, resources, technology. So it all depends what they don't have. Once you underline that these are the 4-5 things, that country is not sufficiently having those kind of capacities, then you chip in. Okay, maybe a country need pulses. Maybe one country need only sugar. One country may need only salt. Okay, there is a possibility you may end up selling only, one country may get only zira. Okay, so there are countries wherein you don't have to focus all the items everywhere. It's a country specific. For example, India also imports certain farming products. We have a lot of deficit sometimes we face, and the government starts export banning. They don't allow the products to go out of India because we will have a shortage. So if there is no good rain, we will also get into those kind of situations. The country says, the government says, boss, you are not supposed to export onions. Okay, you are not supposed to export tomatoes. So this is the kind of situation that country also will face. So if there is a shortage, you have a role to play. If they have got adequate capacity, and if it is surplus, then you should not enter into that business. Very simple.
Okay. The next
Okay.
question is how to contact such buyers and find suppliers here in India.
Okay. See, if you have to get into those kind of export opportunities, you have to, as mentioned by Anas bhai, you have to participate in trade fairs and this kind of import export exhibitions. You have to connect with chambers. You also connect with some of the agencies who are dealing in these kind of businesses, and also some consultants who are trying to drive foreign promotions and trying to build Indian business outside India. So you have to get along with them. That's the only way. You have to build your strong network and you have to get along with them. If at all you require any kind of due diligence, you want to understand the partners credibility, then you can approach us also. In IICCB also we have some people who doing this. You can approach us, we'll also help you out.
Is it advisable to depend on third party for certifications, shipping and forwarding?
What is the question again?
Is it advisable to depend on third party for certifications, shipping and forwarding?
Yeah, as per my knowledge, maybe Sahib Bhai can add more on that. You have to you have to use the third parties only for the certifications, for moisture certificate or broken certificate. You have to use the third party, and as well as the using clearing and forwarding in UAE, they have to use the third party only because they have a separate license only for this purposes. Maybe same kind in India also. They will take the container and to the port, they are doing the third party. We cannot do ourselves.
Anything
Shahid
to
bhai?
add, Shahid bhai? You're on mute.
It is advisable to use the CNF
Okay,
because they are the expertise for this.
thank you. Is there any financial support from the government to do exports?
I don't think so. No.
Amin bhai, can you take up?
There's no support for
Okay, what is the question? What is the question?
Is there any financial support from the government to do exports?
No. See what
exports.
government does. Okay, if you are registered under SME or you are part of some of the foreign trade opportunities, there is a possibility while promoting when you go with them and you put your stall outside India. Okay, for example, I put a electrical parts stall in Dubai exhibition or a Dubai trade. So that particular thing, if I am registered SME and I can apply for that amount, what I am through that particular chamber who are going to facilitate this service, if you apply them, they will get they have to recognize, yes, this partner or this company has used our capacity of the delegation which visited Dubai on this date. They put the stall and that money will be refunded. It can go up to 50% to 100% depending on case to case basis, but that money will be refunded. That is one. Number two, when you go for export, there are some export duties, okay, which are concerned with specific product lines. There is a possibility you will get some kind of waiver of those duties, but directly government will not give you any kind of funding. Yes, your
Okay.
banks can support you based on your credentials.
I mean, there are some products which have got drawbacks.
No, we will not talk anything drawbacks now. We'll talk only positive side. That is specific thing, which in general drawbacks, we'll keep it case to case basis.
No, drawbacks means financial drawbacks.
Like
Duty drawbacks.
Yes. I missed that. Duty drawbacks.
क्या शाहिद भाई बोलिए, आप ही बोलिए।
नहीं, ड्यूटी ड्रॉबैक्स भी तो होता है।
हाँ, होता है।
हाँ,
वो तो मैं वही बोला कि हम लोग अभी पॉजिटिव जो भी साइड है वो बात करते हैं, केस टू केस बेसिस अलग से एड्रेस करेंगे उसको। दिस इज जनरल वेबिनार।
Okay. So, the questions from the chat box are over. Okay, one more question. Apart from containers, which are the small shipments we can do in export? I mean, they are asking about the product. I think this is very specific question.
See, you can
even
use
if you want
pallets.
to do a courier also is allowed, okay, but there also there is a customs requirement. आप अगर समझो एक छोटा सा एक 5 किलो का कोरियर भी भेज सकते हैं, उसके लिए भी है, लेकिन वो जब लेगा तो आपको वो सब डिक्लेयर करना पड़ेगा, बिल देना पड़ेगा, उसका भी कस्टम्स लेते हैं, टैक्स वैलिड करेंगे, फिर वो प्रोडक्ट जाके वहां पे पहुंचेगा. So even you can do.
I have exported, Amin bhai. I can add to this. In fact, I have exported through UPS
Yes.
cargo to Saudi Arabia. The consignment was very small, and they wanted us to ship those metal fasteners very fast. So I had to send it through UPS courier, and I had to give them commercial invoice, packing list, and other documents.
That has to go with it.
Yes, all the shipping documents I had to give them.
Even small samples, which we
We
sometimes.
can also give free samples, but with these documents, with no taxable value.
Yes. So all
Amin
that
bhai,
you
my
have
question.
to.
I have one question, Amin bhai, here.
Yes.
LUT is better or refund against IGST is better?
See, it's again, it all depends on how you are planning on your particular product line. So it depends on how you are incurred the LUT standards for letter of undertaking here. It's the official document, na? Once you
Yeah.
provide that, then it has got a certain amount of, you don't have to wait for the refunds. It will be done immediately.
Correct.
So that's the advantage you have.
No, which one do you recommend?
LUT,
Of the
LUT
two?
is better. LUT is better.
Okay.
Okay, one more question. Does rice require a halal certification if it is exported to UAE or Malaysia?
Malaysia
required.
is required. Malaysia is required, must 100%, but UAE is not required.
Okay.
Government is giving incentive for agri products for exporting in India.
Shahid Bhai.
Is government giving any incentives if we are exporting these products?
Agri
Shahid bhai.
products.
Agri product. Shahid bhai.
No, not really. Except
Okay, intensity.
there are some exceptions. It may be some exceptions can be taken, but not in a general way. Earlier there used to be some duty drawbacks, but now it's gone.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair, Shahid bhai. We are running late. So the rest of the questions you can post in the WhatsApp group. Our elite speakers and Amin bhai can respond those questions in the WhatsApp group itself. Now I would like to call our General Secretary of IICCB, Brother Noor Ahmed, for the vote of.
Sorry,
Brother Noor.
can we have the numbers, WhatsApp numbers, please?
Yes,
So it is
it's there
already
in the
available in the
WhatsApp group
WhatsApp group.
already.
If you have
Part
any
of that
questions, you
group.
can ping in the WhatsApp group. We will reply. And please, if we don't get any immediate instant reply, please wait for some time. Okay, because due to some, मसरूफियत की वजह से थोड़ा लेट होएगा, लेकिन आपको जरूर उसका रिप्लाई मिलेगा सर. Okay, thank you so much. I hope I'm audible, Najam bhai.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
नहमदु व नसल्ली अला रसूल करीम, अम्मा बाद, औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Assalamu alaikum to all the participants. My name is Noor Ahmed. I'm the General Secretary, Indian Islamic Chamber of Commerce and Bureau, IICCB. So on behalf of IICCB, I would like to convey my thanks to all the participants for patiently listening to 2 hours of your precious time. See, ये 2 hours जो आपने spend किए हैं, it is like a sacrifice. For every sacrifice, I believe Allah will give you no reward. So even we have put in efforts to conduct this webinar, especially our speaker Shahid Saab, who is a very responsible citizen of Kolkata because of this political unrest, and even in spite of his mom's unwell, उनकी अम्मी जान का थोड़ा सेहत खराब रहने की वजह से वो थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब थे. In spite of all this, he came here and he delivered his speech. Thank you so much, Shahid bhai. मैं बहुत आपकी इसका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. And same goes to Anas bhai. He is doing webinar all the way from Dubai. Thank you so much, Anas bhai. And I would like to thank हमारे President साहब, Mr. Noor Amin साहब, for his guidance, his direction. Because of him only we have able to done this webinar. And not but the least, our moderator, Mr. Najam Saab, Dr. Najam Saab, our shape team for all the flyers, and our managing committee members. And also, I would like to request all the participants to go through our website, www.iiccb.org, and visit this and spend few minutes so that you can see our journey from last 6 years, what we have done for the upliftment of the Muslim community. Inshallah, join with us in this journey. Inshallah, we will, collaborate and do wonders for our community. Inshallah, Aziz. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. I would request Mr. Dr. Rajab Saab to recite a small dua and conclude this webinar. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa
Just
rahmatullah.
before that, my condolence to Shahid bhai. May Allah give Shifa Kamila Ajala to her mother and speedy recovery.
Ameen, ameen.
Ameen.
Ameen, summa ameen.
Okay, let's do a small dua.
Jazakallah.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام تبارك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Walaikum assalam
Walaikum
wa
assalam wa
rahmatullahi
rahmatullahi
wa
wa
barakatuh.
barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair for everyone.
Jazakallah khair for all those who joined the meeting today.